All right, welcome to the 3-minute crash course where we're going to walk you through some of the stuff we talked about on our full-length podcast on key performance indicators, Bob.
Yeah, right. A fellow named David Parmenter, a Kiwi guy no less, he wrote a book called Key Performance Indicators. And his thesis in this book is that most organizations have a lot of indicators. They don't have a lot of key performance indicators. So he set out to try to teach us what these are. So in the book, he talks about what key performance indicators are versus performance indicators versus key result indicators. He also, are you ready for this, Jed? They got the numbers here. He also tells us about the 7 characteristics of true KPIs, the 4 foundation stones of implementing these things, and a 12-step model for developing and using KPIs.
Nice.
Yeah,
I think the interesting part that people might want to hear about right away is the difference between a KPI and a KRI and a PI. So what exactly is a KPI?
Okay, well, we'll start with what a key result indicator is. These are the things that tell you how you've done in a certain perspective. So this is quite closely linked to the balanced scorecard, right? So the financial perspective, customer perspective, and so on, right?
Yeah.
So examples of things that would be key result indicators are customer satisfaction, employee satisfaction, earnings before interest and taxes, return on capital employed. Virtually any financial measure would be a key result indicator.
Okay.
Yeah. A performance indicator, on the other hand, these are things that tell you what to do. These are the things that lie just below the key result indicators. So this might be profitability of the top 10% of your customers, or net profit of certain key lines you may have, or increase in sales with a certain demographic of your customer base, or employees perhaps participating in an employee suggestion scheme, things like this.
Okay.
Yeah. A key performance indicator, on the other hand, these are the things that tell you what to do to increase your performance dramatically. Okay. So these are the things that are most critical for current and future performance. So the example he uses here is in the airline industry, where a particular airline was using on-time departure as their key performance indicator. Okay,
Right.
so every time a flight was delayed, the senior operations manager got called, and this drove other people's performance. And the reason it not only drove performance, but it drives a whole bunch of the other key result indicators as well. So it impacts customer satisfaction, cost, environmental issues, employee satisfaction, supplier relations, all kinds of other stuff. So this is why we want to look at these things. So.
Okay, cool. So that's what a KPI is. And then the rest of the podcast in the full-length version, we talk about the 4 foundation stones and the 12-step model, which are really about how, once you've figured out how to figure out what some of your KPIs are, and then once you've done that, how you might go about implementing those and embedding them into your organization. So if you're interested in more on the KPIs and the topic, check us out at wileymanager.com, or you can also find that podcast on iTunes.
Very good. We'll see you next time, Jed.
Thanks, Bob.